Hey everyone, welcome back to this channel. As we have started the Indian Contract Act, today we are going to learn about types of contract. So, without further delay, let's start with the type of contract. The first type is valid contract. Okay, what is the first type? That is valid contract. By this term valid, you can understand the contract is valid. Means the contract which is enforceable, the agreement which is enforceable by law, it is contract. We have already discussed about the definitions of the contract and the essentials of contract. If you have not checked it out yet, just go and check it out once. I will provide this link in description. So what is a valid contract? Then the contract, the agreement which is enforceable by law. By law, it is contract, and that contract should be fulfilled the essential, which is already discussed in the last class. So this is a valid contract. Now move on to this. There is a no such difficult example. All contracts which are following the essentials is valid contract, like contract with the partners, contract with the tenant. If 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 they are following the essentials, not just go beyond the essentials of the contract, and which agreement should be the agreement should be enforceable by law. So this contract are the valid contracts. So this is the example: the contract with the partners, contract for the business, contract for the tenancy, all these things. Now move on to this void contract, and void contract is under 2 section 2G of the same act. Okay, means the Indian Contract Act 1872. And this valid contract, as we know, already discussed in last class, that is section 2H. Okay, now move on to this void agreement. Void agreement, what is void agreement? See, here we are not using the term contract instead of agreement. Why? Because which is void agreement can't be contract. Means void contract we can't say, because contract is forming on the basis of agreement. Agreement is not enforceable by law, then it is void agreement, can't be contract. Once it is formed contract, then it is enforceable by law. Means the agreement was enforceable by law, that's why it is framed as contract. But it is can't the agreement is void, means not enforceable by law, not enforceable by law. Not enforceable by law. That's why it is void. Means not fulfilling the essentials. Okay, so this is the just opposite of each other: valid contract and void contract. Which is enforceable by law, it is valid, and which is not enforceable by law, it is void. As simple as that. Now move on to this next third type, that is voidable contract. Okay, this is under section 2I of the same act. What is voidable? Voidable means it can be, there is a chance to be void as well as valid. Just like void as well as valid. When one party or both the parties even or one party has the option, means if the contract is not hampering or is not giving any trouble or is not violating any rights of any other party, if the contract means having some issues within the contract, then both the parties are one of them has the right to choose the contract as void or valid. It is the power or it is the option for the parties with the court's opinion. Okay, for an example, I am giving here the example. Suppose one contract has been formed with this party A and party B. The contract has been formed. A is making the contract with B, and A has threatened B to make this contract. Means it is hampering of essentials. Means what was the one of the essentials, that the contract should be free consent, should be formed with the free consent. Means contract should be formed with the free consent, means there is no coercion, fraudulent, or like any kind of force. But here A is threatening B to sign over there. So he is applying the force. So there is a high chance the contract should be void, because he is violating the essentials of the contract. Now B has no problem. After some time, B has also realized that contract is for his benefit. Okay, fine. Means what A has done is not hampering B's any right or any kind of issues. So B is agreeing with A. So this is the options for B. If he wants, he can keep the contract as valid, or he can make the contract as void. Means he can reject the contract, that because A has applied force to sign over there, B doesn't have any consent. But as well as B has the option to make as valid that with the force I have signed over there, it is quite good for me. Means no such loss for me, no such violation of right for me. Just I'm okay with that. So it is the option for the B. So in case of voidable contract, the party who is aggrieved party, or means mere aggrieved party, it's not aggrieved actually, but there is a chance to be aggrieved. This party has option to make this contract, to keep this contract at void, and to keep this contract as valid. So this is the voidable contract. Means the contract can be void, can be valid. It is the options or the discretionary power of the parties, rather say. Okay. So move on to this fourth type, that is illegal contract agreement. What is illegal agreement? Which are forbidden by law. It's from the starting which law forbids to do. For an example, we are making a contract, we are making an agreement, which we are making an agreement to commit such a particular crime. Crime is already forbidden by law, and for this purpose, we are making the agreement. So it is illegal. So don't get confused with the void and illegal one. Void is agreement is there but not enforceable by law. Means agreement is there, not enforceable by law. Suppose I have promised you that I will go for your birthday party, and you have arranged a lot of things for me, especially for me. So lot of things, means expensive foods, expensive return gift, all these things. But I, unfortunately, at that day, I didn't go to attend your birthday party due to some uncertain work in my life. So all these arrangements are spoiled. So can you sue for me? No. But it was an agreement. But it's not enforceable by law. Personal agreement, but it is not enforceable by law. So this is not illegal. Illegal means for the illegal object, we are making any contract or agreement which is already forbidden by law. This is the illegal agreement. So this is the basic difference between the void agreement and illegal agreement. Void agreement can be legal, means must be legal, but enforceable, not enforceable by law. When you are something, when we are making any agreement for beyond or for the illegal object or for the illegal purpose, that is illegal agreement. So don't get confused with the void one and the illegal agreement. Okay, so these are the main basic types of the contract. So I think it is very much clear to everyone. In case you are facing any issues for any concept, just do let me know. You can email me, and even you can comment down below. So for their day, I'm ending the class over there. I will see you all in my next class. Till then, keep learning.